Hi, King Boomer. I cannot decide whether you look like a Civil War general or a communist dictator, but either way, I don't like it. Hey there, Boomerites. Good to see you. Hope you like the shirt. It fits a little better now that I've gotten rid of some of this. I've actually lost almost 15 pounds at this point. I remember telling you guys I'm going back to the gym and trying to lose weight. And after about a month, it's been like 15 pounds. Although it doesn't look to me like it's 15 pounds though, but I feel much better. That's the important thing, right? But anyway, welcome back to the King Boomer channel. We're going to do a reaction to David Mitchell's SoapBox, which I did a couple of these, and these were quite good. I could listen to David Mitchell talk about anything. Anything. The guy, I love the man. I absolutely adore him. And his rants are hilarious. And I'm sure this one's going to be no different. It's called The Brit's Attitude to Food. Now, even before I started this channel, and I'm sorry to say this, but here in the States, for those of you who are aware, for those of us who are aware of the United Kingdom and where it is, one of the things we hear about the UK in particular is the food. About the food, we hear it's not very good. I think there are some gems out there in the UK when it comes to food. Whenever it is I get over there, definitely a full English breakfast. That's number one on the list. That sounds amazing. But there is that reputation here on this side of the pond that the food there isn't very good. I can't wait to find out for myself so I can be a judge of that. But apparently David Mitchell's going to tell us about it in this video. So I hope to learn a thing or two from David. I usually do. So maybe he's going to tell us that some of the food's pretty good and that we need to stop stereotyping about the Brits and their food over there. So anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's get into it. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And let's find out about the Brits' attitude to food. And I love to read the comments after I watch this. Here we go. Oh, we get a rock song.
Everyone tells us now that Britain has finally become a nation that understands food. We have Michelin-starred restaurants, we have Jamie Oliver going on missionary jaunts to Rotherham, we have the Observer Food Monthly. We've finally grown up and can at last take our place at the dinner party of nations that know how to cook and eat for themselves, rather than having to sit at the children's table with Germany and Australia. Well, bollocks we have. I don't think there has been any real change in our culture. We've just given the train spotter element of our society another set of trains to spot. In no way are we approaching the French or Italian attitude where, whilst great chefs in great restaurants may do great things, the important fact is that everyone takes food seriously. We're still in a position where the average Frenchman takes food twice as seriously as the average Briton. It's just that now a tiny minority of Britons take it 7,000 times more seriously than anyone need ever take it.
Oh, wow.
Meanwhile, the rest of us continue to mock them for their earnestness with all the vigour and enthusiasm we use to mock philately or campanology or any other atally or ology. Which is the problem.
Or any other ology.
The rest of us continue to mock them for their earnestness with all the vigour and enthusiasm we use to mock philately or campanology or any other atally or ology. Which is the problem, because what we're doing is taking our obsession with minutely collecting or constructing things that don't really matter, like stamps or model railways, and applying it to something that does matter, food. Heston Blumenthal, while I have no doubt he's a great chef, is the epitome of this ridiculous heightening of food into train-spottery nonsense. The traditional British idea of a food inventor is someone like the Earl of Sandwich, taking a quick, thoughtless bite to eat whilst concentrating on something that really matters, like whist. Blumenthal is the opposite of that. You can imagine him forgetting to eat, so engrossed is he in his new invention. His wife comes up to the kitchen/lab at 3 in the morning. "Heston, please, you haven't eaten for 3 days, at least have a sandwich." I can't, I'm on the verge of creating the perfect sandwich." So no, we haven't embraced continental good sense about food, we've merely added cuisine to the list of fads British men get disproportionately obsessed by. It's no more a sea change than if we all vaguely knew about train numbers. It's like polar exploration all over again. Britain produced many of the most famous polar explorers in the world, but for the rest of us, our capacity for coping in icy conditions remains woeful. When it comes to people who are good at coping with 4 inches of snow, we have Scott, Shackleton, and no other bastard. With food, it's Blumenthal, Ramsay, Oliver, and a handful of others, but it's pot noodle and pepper army there on down.
Okay. Is he accurate? Is he accurate? I thought he was going to talk about the actual food instead of the food culture. Which, you know, I don't know too much about. The only thing I know about food culture when it comes to that, of course, Gordon Ramsay. That man cracks me up. Some people really don't like him, but whoa, what are you doing? My phone's talking to me for no reason. But yeah, the whole food culture thing, I don't know too much about. But what he just said in there, to take anything from this, is he right? Does it still apply today? Is the people who are obsessed with food culture a bit excessive? I think anybody who's obsessed with anything, it gets excessive. I mean, I'm obsessed. What's something I'm obsessed with? That's not sports related. I'm obsessed with like ancient Greek and Roman history. But if I start spouting, you know, random facts from those historical days to somebody who doesn't give a shit, then by all means, tell me to shut the fuck up. Because I could go on and on and on. Because I could, you know, it's excessive. You know, I need to reel it back a little bit. It sounds like he's telling some of these people to do the same. So, does it apply today? Who knows? I'll let you guys be the judge. But I thought he was going to talk about food. I was like interested in hearing his take on what the British dishes are that are out there for consumption. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reaction nonetheless, and maybe I'll do another soapbox reaction soon. I'm sure there's another good one in there somewhere. I love these, by the way. Like I said, I can listen to David Mitchell talk all day long. But it's time to get out of here. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. Hit the notification bell. That way you're stayed up to date whenever a video drops on the channel. And I'll see you guys again soon, all right? Stay safe, and I hope you have a great day. Peace out, Boomerites.